Hello Commanders, this is Commander Plater. Today I'm checking out the alien spacecraft wreckage, having a look at it, having a bit of thoughts about what it could be, and going from there. Over the last coming weeks there's been some kind of real ramp up on the alien activity front, with hints being dropped all over the place by Frontier in preparation for update 2.2. A commander has actually discovered the wreckage, so credit to them. I'm not going to try and brutalise and murder their name and the pronunciation of it because I probably wouldn't do it any justice. Now, I followed the coordinates down to the planet in question, which is located in the Pleiades Sector. That will be in the description as well in the video if you want to go check it out for yourselves. If not, you can find it anywhere kind of on the Frontier forums. Now, making the journey down, haven't made the journey to the Pleiades sector before. I was checking out barnacles as well as taking part of the community goal that was located there. So I knew the journey, and it was only kind of 400 light years from where I was, so it was a fairly quick journey to make. Now, here you can see in front of me, this is the wreckage. It certainly is spread out by over quite a bit of distance, so it must have hit pretty hard as it came down. But what I'm going to share with you now is kind of the footage that I've had a look at, and something I really want to concentrate on whilst we're having a look at this is the construction of the ship and how it compares to the barnacles. Now, the barnacles were obviously very organic, but quite a natural organic. The shape they took, they didn't look like they were any kind of strict structure basis, like they were designed to look a particular way. Now, I do find the difference with this alien spacecraft is that looking at it, it looks not only kind of that biomechanical insect-like nature, but at the same time slightly lizard-like as well as having that definite artificial purpose built around it. As you can see here, it's almost scaled like a lizard, but then at the same time you've got that kind of exoskeleton look of it. Definitely a spread out wreckage, as I've said, and certainly bizarre to look at. Now here you can see the main bulk of the wreckage. So obviously you can see where it's come down, and you've got the actual kind of crater it's made. It's very odd in shape, I would say. You're looking at almost structures that look a little bit like wings at certain points, and you've kind of got a central hub. Now on the central hub there does appear to be some markings around, and I'm not sure, but they don't look to be random to me. So it's something to think about. Now this piece here looks very, very similar to another piece, so I'm kind of questioning whether or not it's kind of got a central hub with spokes coming out of it and wings around, or wings on either side. Possibly it's going to be landing structures that haven't worked out quite right, but certainly it's going to be very, very different to anything we pilot at the moment. Here we have another piece where it almost looks skeletal in a way, and it has some sharp edges on there, which would serve very little purpose with regards to flight, especially in atmosphere. But it does look very, very similar to an insect wing. Well, certainly I think it does. Different types of insect wings almost. So I'm sure there's a very small possibility that what we're going to be fighting against, the ships themselves, could actually be alive. And that could be the enemy, as opposed to there being an alien actually inside the spacecraft, which is certainly something to think about. Now what I'm hoping for is, over time, people may be able to get the 3D models out of the game and reconstruct the ship, so we can have a look at what the ship would actually look like before it crashed. Obviously we're going to be waiting until October for update 2.2, and obviously this was discovered much earlier than expected. They had the community goals all around the clues of where alien spacecraft would be found, and obviously a commander came across it randomly. Now, the central hub, it's an odd looking thing for sure. it's kind of got that bone structure to it. Again, like I said, that insect-like, and it does have a strange green glow on pieces of it. And you see the markings around that central hub. I mean, is this the engine we're looking at? It certainly reminds me of the underneath of a mushroom, if I were to say it looked like anything that we know about here terrestrially. And so those structures around the centre could be further propulsion systems. And here we have another one of the wings that's been embedded in tip first. So maybe they were pointing forward and it'll try and slow the descent. Who knows? But so I decided it'd be an idea to drive up and on top of one of the structures and have a look around. And now, interestingly enough, the way the structures are, I'm actually hovering on top of it, so I'm not actually even touching the structure, which is odd to think about. And some things that people have been testing out to see whether it reacts to anything is shooting at it, which is classic Elite Dangerous players, to see if they can get a reaction. And here you can see my Corvette for scale, because I thought it would be worth, because an SRV doesn't really do it justice, and Corvettes are big, and this is a big ship, as you can see. Now, people have been shooting at it, they've been firing off their discovery scanners, nothing so far. People have taken unknown probes there, nothing again. And to be fair, we don't actually necessarily know if it's the same alien life. It could be different. But thank you for watching, Commanders. I'm Commander Plater. Make sure you subscribe for more stuff coming soon. And if you haven't already, like the video. Okay, thanks for watching.